What's going on, everyone? My name is Talon Sai and you are watching Sunday GUNDAY. I hope you're all having a great Sunday so far. Today we're taking a look at one of my favorite polymer striker-fired guns out there on the market. It's got a ton of great functionality right from the get-go. However, this one is now customized. I did review this gun in its stock form in the past. It's a pretty old video, so I'll leave a link to it right up there if I can find it. But today this thing just got a little bit better. As you guys know, I prefer to carry striker-fired polymer guns, good capacity, good triggers. There's a few different boxes that I like to check when it comes to me actually considering a gun for my EDC gun. This gun I did carry in its stock form for a little while, and as you guys know, I prefer Glocks. This platform in its stock form is right up there with my personal opinion on Glocks, sometimes even better in some departments. And as you guys know, I also have my own signature pistol line based on the 43X and the Glock 19, the TS43X and the TS19 respectively. Both of those platforms are built by my friends at Danger Close Armament, so of course I took this already really awesome stock gun, dropped it off with them, and they put a new slide package on there, new texture, new Cerakote, and it's still sort of the same gun, but just with some increased functionality. So without further ado, let's check out this new package that DCA put together for me on the CZ P10C. So let's work a little bit backwards on this one, starting from the very bottom. You'll notice that I opted to have this gun Cerakoted, and this may be against some CZ fans out there, but this is Cerakoted in a Glock gray. Danger Close Armament then added their signature brain stippling texture all around this thing, giving it that gray and black two-tone look. Moving up into the trigger guard area, not a whole lot has changed there because these things are pretty great right out of the box, and the trigger was tuned a little bit, but nothing that a normal shooter would notice. Like I mentioned, these things are super smooth right out of the box, and now it's just a little bit smoother. And then moving up to the slide package, this thing looks phenomenal. If you've never seen DCA's work up close, I would highly recommend trying to see one for yourself. We have really nice but not overly aggressive serrations running from the left side all the way up over the chamfer, over the top, and down the right side. Just in front of that, there are two little port cutouts to lighten the slide even a little bit more, and then pockets with a little bit of texturing on the inside there. Moving back the slide, you will find pockets on each side, again lightening the slide, making it reciprocate just a little bit faster. And then all the way to the back is where you will find an optic cut. I had this one cut for an RMR, which is one of my favorite optics out there. And one thing that's really cool about this optic cut is the actual plate that they include. Now typically, since I had this gun cut for an RMR, I want to run an RMR on it. However, when I saw this design of this back plate, I thought it was pretty cool, and I figured I might as well not throw an optic on there and just shoot it with the iron sights for the video. What's neat about this is that instead of coming straight back to the top of the sight that you would find with most plates, it sort of angles down towards the very bottom of the rear sight. What this is going to allow you to do is get a better purchase on there if you are racking the gun off of a table, off of your boot, off of your belt line. There's even enough room on here that I could grab it with my finger and manipulate the slide because of that little recess cutout there. Really minimal logos all over this gun, which is something that I love. I love DCA's logos in general, but it is nice that they are sort of subdued and just kind of blend into the overall design. Other than those things, we haven't really changed a whole lot on this pistol, so this video will probably be pretty quick. Like I mentioned, I already love this pistol. I put it really high in my all-time favorite polymer pistol category. And now with this new slide package, the really nice grip texture, I think I'm gonna like this thing even more, so let's go shoot it and have some fun. Now I've already sort of blown my chances at a first mag impression with this because when I was out at the range a few weeks back, I had this gun with me and I figured it's here, I got ammo, I might as well shoot it. So first we're gonna take a look at some of that older footage and then we'll come right back and start shooting this thing today, and then I'll give you guys all of my impressions of this thing. It is super windy out here today. Now distance is gonna be a little tricky with this wind, but let's see if we can land some shots. Meh. Now just like always, this last mag is for everyone who supports the channel over on Patreon. If you guys enjoy these videos and want to get them early, if you want to see me keep making Sunday Gun Day, then consider joining over there. You get access to everything a little bit early, sometimes a week, sometimes a month. You get access to an exclusive Discord where we can chat one-on-one. So check it out. Huge thank you to all the patrons out there. All right guys, time for some of my final thoughts on this new package coming from Danger Close Armament. Of course, like always, they absolutely killed it. The slide is so well balanced. It reciprocates a little bit faster than stock, but not enough that it's going to be like jarring to you. It doesn't change the recoil impulse all that much. Aesthetic wise, it looks great, but also it is super functional at the same time. The serrations are much improved all over the gun, and one of my favorite things is actually this new optic plate. You'll notice on the back here how the optic plate sort of swoops down towards that suppressor height sight. What's great about that is that you can rack it off of a table, a boot. I could rack it off of a Connex container just like that. So it acts as sort of like a racking ramp, if that makes sense. Now, of course, like I always mention, I would prefer a red dot optic on there, which you can sort of do the same thing with, but those of you who enjoy shooting with just standard old iron sights, I think you're really gonna dig that functionality. Then coming down to the frame, Glock gray on here, sort of looks kind of bluish on video, but it is in fact Glock gray. That coupled with their signature brain texture on here just looks phenomenal, feels great, and it's something that I'm just really accustomed to. Everything is nice and smooth. I love the way that the P10 fits in my hand when it's stock, and now it feels just even better. I would absolutely carry this gun with the rail on there, good nightstand gun, sort of in the same realm as the Glock 19. Anything that I would do with the Glock 19, I would also do with this. Now where the P10C really shines is the stock trigger. We haven't done a whole lot to this, it's just sort of smoothed over, but it's still relatively stock. Bring you guys in for a close-up here. Stock everything, the shoe and all. Really nice take up back to the wall. As soon as you find that wall, there is like little to no creep at all. Almost glass-like. I mean, hands down, one of the best polymer triggers out there. It feels super nice. You can shoot it accurately, you can shoot it fast, and this is a gun that I would definitely trust my life with, especially because that is sort of what Danger Close Armament does. They make really nice, aesthetically pleasing guns, but the function always comes first. There's nothing over the top and fancy about this gun. They've just improved some things that needed just a tiny bit of improvement, and now this gun shoots way better than any stock P10C out there, although it was already a good shooting gun from the get-go. If I was interested in changing out my everyday carry gun, this thing would definitely be a contender right up there, probably top 3. And if I ever get bored of a Glock, this thing will definitely be in a holster in my belt line. So if you guys have any questions on this new package from DCA, let me know in the comments down below. You can find out a lot more information on their Instagram or on their website. I'll let you guys find that stuff for yourself because YouTube doesn't like all of that, whatever. And if you are new to this channel, you want to see some more Sunday Gun Day, then consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every other week. So as always, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.